Look at that. It's time for some capsule toy machine. 1 in 12 scale Hasegawa. Look at this. Look at this. Here, let's clear clear up the table. Gunpla orders. Oh god, Gunpla. Bum 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 bum. Uh Gotta get my knife. You know what's funny? Like, right after that, after Otaku-thon, you might think I would be pretty exhausted and being like, hey, I want to take a break from Gunpla. But I got back home and I just started working on this again. You know, because this was almost finished. I got back home and I just started to wrap this thing up. You know, I was so motivated to work on my Gundam. Here, let's put the let's put the weapons back on, the hand and everything. Yeah, Jose, I've been good. Kind of getting back into the swing of things. And yes, thank you so much, Jose. Appreciate it. Everyone's been very positive. Everyone's been very, very, very nice about about Otaku-thon and winning. And honestly, like, it took a few days to just kind of fully appreciate what happened. You know what I mean? Because it's like winning and everything, and that Sunday was such a big blur, and I was so exhausted and tired anyways. And then over the next few days, I was able to finally rest and kind of appreciate what had happened. Do you know what I mean? And I mentioned this before, but there was a number of folks from like the Ontario, Canada competitive scene, or I don't know how you want to phrase it, but a lot of folks, you know, got in contact with me and they were like, "Hey, man, that was such a great kit." There was folks from that attended the con and saw the kit and was like, "Hey, that was my favorite model. You know, good job, blah blah blah." So it was neat. Hey, it's Little Skinks. How's it going, Little Skinks? All right, let's get cracking, guys. Let's get cracking on this kit. The capsule machine. Alright, wait, where's the instructions? Good positive feedback. Yeah, it's good. Oh, you know what? The instructions are just on the back of the box. Alright. They're all just right here, so we need to just put this right here where I can see it. And these are just some general instructions about putting together a model kit. You can just yeet that. And here's a number of alternative like little backing papers that you can put in the vending machine. So that's really fun. Yeah. City Papu, friend of the channel, City Papu, he had built this and he mentioned that there was a bunch of alternatives that you could put. And you could actually just print something yourself too. Sloths have eyes, they do indeed. So that was kind of cool. How long is this going to take, guys? I think this could take a billion hours. It's like, how many runners? It's like barely anything. But we will take our time. We'll take our time, right? Oh, there's like, it's basically duplicates because it's the same. Got these clear things. There you go. Yeah, this is a kit that I had wanted for a while, but my local stores, none of them had it. And when they did get it in, they would just disappear quite fast, so I'm happy to have it now. So here, let's just get cracking on this. Ooh, nice. Yes. 3 and 7. Let's get out those little bitties. There's 7. So I do have one other kit from this model range from Hasegawa. I have the noodles, the noodle vending machine, which is hilarious. It's like a retro styled vending machine, and I looked it up online for reference purposes, and it's like a thing that they still use in Japan, which is very humorous to me. It's like they still use these very old retro style vending machines that will dispense hot soup, hot noodles. Why not? I'd definitely be about it. I would definitely use that. Faux show. This would have been a very similar kind of vending machine that Bacon would have used, I assume. On his trip, he got some Sosai Shoujo Teien parts, hats actually, for not just for Sosai Shoujo Teien. I believe they were marketed for that, but those look really cool. I was like, man, that's the promised land over there. You got vending machines pumping out clothes for your model kits. God damn. Alright. Oh, you know what? At the Otakuthon, there was a store there selling Sosai Shoujo Teiens buy one, get one free. I think they were just like overstock. And it was just like the one... I think they had like repeats and different styles of like the one character whose name I forget. I was very tempted to buy one. But as a matter of fact, I didn't buy too many things over at Otakuthon. No. Yeah, I'm starting to see the leaves change color, guys. It's very, I don't know, it's mixed feelings. I've had mixed feelings about that, because I do like the fall, I do like Halloween. All of these things are very good. But, just the fact that you know, it signifies that the days are going to get shorter. Daytime is going to get shorter. The nighttime is going to get longer. Those parts, I'm not too fond of. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. So long as I have Gunpla, I'll be fine. So long as I have model kits, I'll be good. If I can hunker down in my workspace here, build some kits, we'll get through it. Death Scythe, how's it going, Death? All the stores are bringing out the good smells. Ooh, yeah. Can you get that PSL? Is the PSL available just yet? I never call it that, by the way. I just know that like that's what the marketing wants you to call it. Pumpkin spice latte. PSL. Gotta get that PSL. How's it going, Dad? Nice to see you here. Happy Saturday to you. Pop, pop. I feel like I want to turn my fan on a notch. I am going to do that. Give me a second, guys. Army, yeah. All right. This is going to slide in just like this. But we're getting some resistance. Yeah, see? There's always something with these non-Gunpla kits where it's like you gotta trim something. It just doesn't quite exactly fit where it's supposed to work, or maybe it's just my own misunderstanding of things. But yeah, just gotta do a little trim. It's like kind of take it for granted in the world of Gunpla and anything Bandai, the way things work together, and don't get me wrong, they can be a little tricky to put together, at least in my experience. You know, when it comes to building, well, I still have a tremendous amount to learn, to be honest. But when it comes to building, they're quite nice. And then you try something else from another company, whether it be Hasegawa, Wave, Kotobukiya, Plum, all these different companies, and it's like, ooh boy. Oh boy, I got my first Plum kit last weekend. I've never built anything from them. No, not Plum. Orange Cat Industries. I don't know if anyone's built anything from them before, but they make a lot of I don't know how to describe it. They look very Gundam-like, but they're not Gundams. What do you want to call them? Knockoffs? No, they're not knockoffs, because they're not like one-to-one sort of replicas of something else. They just look very much styled after, you know, the kind of edgy Gundam aesthetic, I guess. So I got one of these kits. I won it from last weekend, and I was so puzzled by this. I was so curious. I'm like, what the heck is this? I've never even seen it before. And so I looked up some reviews. I saw Zaku Aurelius did a review, and he sounded like he really liked it, actually. He said it was quite large. I mean, the box itself is quite big. Humanoid mecha? Maybe that's what it's called. Here, hold on a second. I think that they were... Give me a second. So here's the event schedule program. And I think that there's an ad for Orange Cat somewhere here. Oh, look at that Star Rail download now. So I don't know if Jose's here, but they had this huge display for Star Rail, and they had these giant cutouts of the different characters. And if you took a picture with the characters, you could then get a sticker or something. You could get a sticker, which I was like, this is cool, but I don't know shit about this game. Oh, here, see, Orange Cat Industries. Code Beast. 100 Edge Arma. Sorry, it's just in the very, very small corner here. There. Code Beast 100 Edge Arma. 1 in 100 scale plastic models. So then they make other things like Tekka Man and Super Robot Heroes. Orange Cat Industries. Carmi, here I go, making bad choices while I touch it. Let's paint this untouched panel while I have this color on my brush. Whoops, sorry guys, gave you a little bonk. Yeah, that's one of those things that it gets me too. I'm like, let's put this color here. Do you think this will look good? You put it down and you're like, oh, that was a bad move. Ah, shit. Okay. There we go. I possibly may have removed too much material. Time will tell. Now we gotta put this one here. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. There we go. I think that's the wave. Alright, now we gotta get... There we go. We did one step, guys. We did one step. I fucked up. I fucked up. You done fucked up. Alright. C2. This is C2? It is. Clear plastic, guys. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ba, 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 ba. And we need A5. To say 5? Okay. This looks like it's going to be like the dispenser. There we go. Look at this little baggie full of gain their trust. Please use your favorite cut from the supplied paper. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that now. What do we want, guys? Carmi, the trend for big companies is under delivering games for more money. And yeah, that's the other thing Carmi was like. So I'm reading these comments, again, from Jason Schreier at Bloomberg about this game. Baldur's Gate, such a positive response. And the main thing I kept on thinking about was Diablo. It's like the complete opposite, right, of Baldur's Gate. Everything that they were saying that... like microtransactions. Well, we don't know about story DLC, but there's like seasons passes and all of this stuff. Paid armor for your horse that's like fucking $20 and all this shit. You know, it's like it's Diablo 4 to a T, and then meanwhile Baldur's Gate here is out here like, listen, you pay how much the game is, and that's the game. Enjoy. Go. Maybe there'll be more stuff later, but for now, this is the game. Just let it rock. What if these dudes are the next Bethesda in 15 years? Oh, do you mean like they turn over and start making bad games? Is that what you mean? Or are you just saying like they'll become big? That would be neat. That they'll just start making buggy games. Okay, so let's get out one of these babies. But I mean, yeah, that would be neat if they became like a big player in the industry. That would be neat. But a part of me feels like they would prefer to be small and agile as they are right now. Let's just get this one now here, this second one. This kind of looks neat. Ba-da-ba-ba. They've been in the industry for a long time. They've made a lot of games. It's just that, you know, they haven't really taken off to the extent that Baldur's Gate 3 has. It's really surprising too, because, you know, seems like the kind of game that's really in depth. It's everything that like the gaming industry has been super scared about, right? Like a single player game, well, a story focused game, maybe I should phrase it that way. There's no DLC, no seasons pass, you know, all this shit. I don't know if it's complex, but it's certainly not, you know, a very dumbed down kind of experience relative to something like an Assassin's Creed game or something, you know. Like it's so many things that I feel like the industry has kind of been moving away from, and then suddenly it's like, actually it's a big hit, everyone loves it. so you can understand why the industry has been caught off guard now. It's like, what, this is the thing that people like now? What the hell? And of course, you know, Dungeons and Dragons is a whole lot more popular now than it ever was, you know, compared to, say, Baldur's Gate 2 when that game came out. Well, of course, Dungeons and Dragons has always been a big property, but, you know, thanks to things like Stranger Things and just in general RPGs, tabletop RPGs have become a whole lot more popular. We're seeing that. So it goes in the front like that? Alright. Seems a little weird, but gonna let it rock. Paper Joey, so that means, what if they are the next? Mostly just get whatever I can find at the store. If I see it, I'll get it. Eddie, there's a Maxi Boost on Extreme 2 cabinet in Vegas, planning to throw out my backlog or prizes in a tourney. Oh, that would be really cool. That would be really neat. So you become an official sponsor. So if this was streaming on Twitch, for example, and they'd be like, oh, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Mad Cats, Chipotle, and Eddie, and it'll just be like a face, like your face, Eddie. And Eddie. That's what I want to see. Did you have Chipotle, by the way, Eddie, on your Evo weekend? Carmi as well. Did you guys have Chipotle? I definitely wanted to get myself some Chipotle. After watching like an entire weekend of being marketed, I often think to myself that marketing and advertising doesn't work on me. Like I just sort of mentally tune out. But and I didn't buy Chipotle. That's more of a geographical issue because I don't think there's one close to me. But I very well might have gotten some if I could. You had better food than Chipotle? Well, excuse me, Carmi. Oh my goodness. We had better food than Chipotle. Eddie, no Chipotle at Evo, just advertisements for Chipotle. I see. They didn't actually have a presence at Evo itself? That's a big mistake, dude. What the hell is that? They should have been on the premises shilling the Chipotle. There was a Chipotle community hub, but no food. Wow, they really were out there thinking they were going to expand the brand of Chipotle minus the main thing that they're known for, which is the food. They're not Red Bull. You know how like Red Bull is an energy drink, but they're also like, you know, a sponsor for fighting games as a matter of fact, and they have like Red Bull Drone Racing League, and they've got Red Bull Speedboat Racing and Red Bull all this and that. They're all over the place to the point where they're kind of like more than just an energy drink at this point. I think Chipotle was making that play. They were like, we're gonna be the Red Bull of fried food, or not fried food. We're gonna be the Red Bull of. Oh shit! This thing just came off. Wow, I'm gonna have to glue this. Okay, that one literally just broke just now, guys. We gotta line these up perfectly. Just promoting fiber for pooping. Carmi? Damn, I think it was Bud Light last year, and they had a booth handing out cans of Bud Light? Holy shit. That's sick. I don't really drink Bud Light, but that's still cool. I'll take a free can of Bud Light. Let's go. They ran out? Oh, wow. They didn't. Who could have anticipated we would run out of free beer in Las Vegas? Well, wonders never cease. We didn't bring enough free beer to last an entire weekend in Las Vegas with a bunch of young fighting game players. Bud Light is nasty, so I don't even recall the last time I've had Bud Light. What's your beer of choice, guys? If you're drinking beer, what's your beer of choice? What do y'all like? What's your pick your poison? I like Corona. I used to drink Stella. But I don't actually drink too much, period, these days, so I don't know if I actually have a drink of choice. I'm not really up on my alcoholic beverages. Mexican-made beers. Carmi's like, oh man, beer. I read that, and it is almost like I felt like you were reflecting upon several life choices. I felt like you were reflecting on key moments in your life, Carmi, as you made that statement. Oh man, beer. Carmi, we managed to get 2 runs on Friday. Oh, okay. Eddie got free drunk first day of Evo last. Free drunk? The best kind of drunk. Hard cider. Hard cider's pretty good. Strongbow. I like Strongbow. Banana bread beer? Is that a thing? What the heck? That sounds cool. Wheat beers like Blue Moon and such. Okay. I think I've seen that. Blue Moon. Lagers for Wesker Lover. Cool. You guys try any of that Trappist ale? It's like beer that was made in like a church in Europe. You guys ever try any of that? They usually release internationally uh, some Trappist ale around Christmas time, and I usually get some. I try and get some Trappist ale, cause I don't even know if it's good, guys. I'm not. I don't know shit about drinking, to be honest. But I just am attracted to the idea of alcohol made in a monastery in Europe, and somehow it makes its way to like to Canada. Eddie, come to Vegas and I'll grab you some. Nice. It's gonna happen one day. Okay, here's all our little balls. I actually broke one, and I'll fix it shortly. But these are a collection of balls, guys. Gunpla ball drop. The balls have gotten smaller, and we just put them in here. Whee! And then we put this baby on here, just like this. Closes. There we go. Ta-da! One down. There it is. So let's just do this all over again. Let's do it one. Hey, thank you so much for that follow, Wesker Lover. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Gonna be hella sweaty at this game. A casual tryhard. Wasn't Justin selling that shirt? Casual tryhard? It's a fucking brilliant shirt, by the way. I think that was a Justin shirt. Justin Wong, of course. Noted fighting game player. East Coast. He was on the East Coast in New York. Then he moved to LA, and now he's Team Canada. Now he's on Team Canada because we bamboozled him with a waifu. Jay Wong. Operation make Team Canada strong in fighting games. We're like, let's just entice him with a girlfriend, or a wife rather. You touched his back, Eddie? Did you glow? Did you have like the fighting game glow? Could you feel his aura? Was this did that go over well? Did you touch his back, and then did he turn around and be like, "Hey, that's totally fine and normal that you caressed me." What happened? Can I have more context as to how this happened? Because when you just say you touched his back, I'm like, wait, what? What else happened? What else did you touch? And a kid, Wesker Lover. Yes. Now you're better at UMVC. Nice. Got the glow. The Wong factor. I can now play Storm, Wolverine, and Akuma in a team. There you go. Shout out to Justin. Super entertaining guy as well. His YouTube videos are really funny. He's got this one where he goes to tournaments and he asks people to do a combo trial. Like, I think it's King of Fighters 14 or something that has like one of the hardest combo trials of all time. So he's like, yo, I'll give you, you know, whatever, $100, $200 if you can do this combo trial. Oh, you didn't touch the raw back. You have to get under the shirt, second base. And he's gonna have to get to second base with Justin Wong. Wow. Well, Evo 2024. Let's go. A hard ass one. $20. $20. Oh, it was only $20. Okay, I thought it was like $100. But yeah, it was really hard, right? It was funny. There was some people that did it though. I definitely couldn't do it. Although I do really enjoy combo trial to find a more tailored experience to what they want out of a social media service, whether it be Tumblr, whether it be, you know, this thing and that thing. So I think that's actually not a bad thing. Oh, hey, look, there's like, mostly it's like these neon green ones, and then there's a couple of cloudy gray ones, and then blue. That's pretty neat. Eshwin, I'm gonna go real retro and knock on people's door. Let's go. Knock on people's door. IRL. Oh shit, the balls are scattering. Oh shit. Let's get some in here. Why not? Time to log into MySpace? Yeah. I joined MySpace super late. And it was probably about to die in like a few months. But I never really got it. I never really fully understood what was the purpose of MySpace. And nowadays, I think it's more of like a music service. I think. Oh, it's kind of purplish colored. That's cool. Alright, let's put this here. But I think that's kind of like... It's good. It's sort of the life cycle of these services that they shouldn't last forever. Do you know what I mean? And Twitter probably overstayed its welcome, and it's probably for the best that we move on from it until such a time where there's the new thing that everyone gets bananas about, and then we move on to another thing, and that's just how it be. How does this go? What do I put? Oh, you do not put the bottom thing at all. I see. Okay. Just like this? Oh, this is really cool. I like it. Skyfire, and we keep trying to chase them off if you left us. You're not welcome back. You're not welcome back. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Here, let me change the music. Ba 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 ba. Okay, let's go with this. Is that it, guys? I think we did it. Mission complete. Look at that. I think this is pretty sweet. So this is 1 in 12 scale. It's pretty close to the proper scale of the 1 in 10 kits, like the Mecha Musume kits, Megami Device, Shosai Shoujo Teien, and all the other things. So yeah, this is pretty neat. I like it. And I very well might get another one, just because I think having more would be even better. More is better. I want 2. But there's some extra parts. Some of these parts are intended for, like, if you want to put them side by side. So, I mean, we could possibly do that. You can arrange them side by side. I think it looks better this way, TBH. But, here, let's put these here. And yeah, so there's some extra parts, right? If you want to have them, another cap, a lid on that one. Some of them balls scattered to the 4 winds. They're like, they're strewn about my feet, right as we speak. But here. Listen, is this the right scale? Look. There, see? A little Gundam wanting to get some, get the latest gacha. You know, Gundams want gacha too. They're